You're sitting at dinner with your closest friends. The bill arrives, and someone suggests splitting it evenly. You ordered the cheapest item on the menu and had water. Your friend ordered 3 cocktails, an appetizer, the lobster, and dessert. You do the mental math. Your meal costs $28. Your share of the split bill is $73. You smile, nod, and hand over your card because saying something would make you look cheap. Congratulations, you just paid a $45 friendship tax. This isn't a one-time thing, it's a pattern. Small financial sacrifices that add up over time, disguised as social harmony. And if you think I'm exaggerating, let's break down what this actually costs over a lifetime. I'm Daniel, and I've spent far too long calculating the financial impact of social obligations. Not because my friends are bad people, but because nobody talks about how friendship often functions like a subscription service you never agreed to. The invisible costs of friendship. The average American spends over $4,000 per year on social obligations: weddings, birthday dinners, drinks after work, weekend trips, group gifts, bachelor parties, baby showers. These aren't luxuries you actively choose, they're subtle social taxes levied by your peer group. Every time someone invites you out, there's an unspoken expectation to match their spending, or at least contribute fairly. And the penalty for non-payment isn't a fine, it's exclusion. Skip one dinner or suggest a cheaper alternative, and suddenly you're the boring friend, the one who doesn't care enough, the one who's out of step with the group. Month after month, these small decisions add up. Drinks after work, $15 here. Birthday dinner, $80 there. Weekend trips split among friends, hundreds gone in a single weekend. You start asking yourself, why does my savings account look so thin despite earning a decent salary? The reality is harsh but simple. Social obligations are designed to reinforce group cohesion, not your personal wealth. And while everyone feels this pressure, very few talk about it openly. It's a silent drain, one that accumulates without invoices, receipts, or warning labels. Over time, these invisible costs can quietly sabotage your financial goals, making it harder to save for emergencies, travel, or even invest in yourself. The bachelor party drain. Let's start with one of the most expensive social obligations, the bachelor party. Your college buddy is getting married. He's decided the celebration requires a 4-day trip to Miami, Nashville, or Vegas. You can't really afford it, but 12 other friends are going. You've known him since freshman year. What do? You book a flight, $400, split an Airbnb, $300, dinner each night, $200, drinks, $200, activities, cover charges, and a group gift, $300. Suddenly, just one weekend costs $1,400. And that's before the wedding, another $500 for travel, accommodations, and the gift. Just one friend's life event has cost you over $2,000, and you're supposed to be happy about it. Now multiply this across your social circle. If you're in your late 20s or early 30s, you're in peak wedding season, 4 to 6 weddings a year. Even skipping bachelor parties, you're still looking at $3,000 to $4,000 annually to watch people you barely keep in touch with make promises that may never last. Birthdays, lifestyle creep, and group trips. The expenses don't stop there. Birthday dinners arrive like clockwork, one friend's birthday every month. You show up expecting a burger and beer, $40, but the birthday person orders champagne, someone suggests appetizers, and now your bill is $85. Multiply that across 12 months, and you've spent over $1,000 celebrating people simply orbiting the sun. Lifestyle creep is another trap. A friend buys a boat. Now casual hangouts involve premium beer, fuel contributions, and new shoes. Another friend gets into wine, turning simple get-togethers into mini wine tasting events with expensive bottles. Group trips amplify the problem. A suggestion relates to everyone spending according to the wealthiest person in the group. Hostel plans become luxury hotels. Groceries become restaurant meals. Suddenly, everyone quietly goes into debt just to keep up. Even small additions like new hobbies, gym memberships, or trendy brunch spots can quietly drain hundreds over months. Each expense feels reasonable on its own, but together they form a subtle, relentless drain on your finances. Why do people keep paying? Because the pain of money is diluted in the social experience. Spending in groups feels like participation, not expense. The social reward often outweighs the financial cost. Social proof also plays a huge role. We mimic behaviors around us. If everyone else is spending on social activities, it feels normal. Deviation feels like failure. Yet most of the people around you are also quietly stressed. It's a collective performance of financial stability. And social media amplifies it. Vacation photos, dinner check-ins, concerts, all create a sense of missing out. But you're seeing only the performance, not the debt behind it. How to escape the friendship tax. You can avoid being drained without abandoning friends. Recognize the difference between friendship and spending. Hanging out doesn't need a price tag. Offer alternatives. Suggest a picnic, house party, or local activity. Set a social budget. Decide on a maximum monthly social spend. When you hit it, you're done for the month. Use the leftover money for a freedom fund to save for experiences that matter. Some friendships may not survive. That's okay. Real friends care about your presence, not your spending power. If someone stops inviting you because you're not spending, they weren't really a friend, they were a customer. Small gifts, big impact. It's not just events. Gifts are another slow drain. Birthdays, holidays, weddings, baby showers. Everyone wants the right gift, which keeps inflating costs. $50 for someone you barely see is normal. Across a circle of 20 friends, that's $1,000 a year on obligatory gifts. Weddings alone can be brutal. Guests spend $300 to $700 per wedding, including travel, attire, and gifts. Attending multiple weddings a year becomes a subscription you never agreed to. And it's not all negative. Thoughtful, low-cost gifts or experiences, like cooking a homemade meal, offering help, or creating something personal, can be just as meaningful, if not more. Time is the real currency. Your bank account can be rebuilt. Your time cannot. The friends who respect your boundaries, the experiences you choose intentionally, the memories you actually create, these are priceless. Money is a tool to enhance life, not a measure of friendship. Free activities exist: parks, hiking, board game nights, potlucks, community events. Expensive outings aren't inherently better, they're just easier to plan. Often, the most memorable moments are low-cost ones that involve creativity and connection. Friendship doesn't come with receipts. You don't owe anyone a weekend trip, a luxurious dinner, or the latest fad gift. Real friends value you, not your spending power. Set boundaries, suggest alternatives. Protect your time, your finances, and your energy. Money isn't the enemy. Mindless spending is. Because the best friendships don't come with invoices. They come with presence, laughter, and shared moments. If this video made you rethink your social spending, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Remember, the strongest friendships are priceless, and your money should stay in your pocket unless you choose otherwise.